Reasons. Why hump? Oh my god, are we doing it? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't be scared.
No, it's not.
Oh no, come on. It's the last one! Oh man!
It's fine. It's a game free, Halvor Atlas. We'll get it in game free.
Well, Viego has been only losing so far this series. And so that might be a good sign. And this is also, to go back to my previous point,
Hope so.
You don't need to. It's happening. We have decided. Let's jump into the rift for game number 2.
I had a wonderful time.
Yep.
Did cost me an extra year in high school for a Lucian in this instance, because you are so much better at the at supplying very high upfront burst, but you do struggle in the longer trades. As no smite available for Youngjae, do they want to try and?
I don't think they're going to quite get here in time.
Yeah, might be a double scuttle angle here. Sylvie falling behind a little bit as Youngjae crosses over, but there's also not that much prio towards the top side of the map.
Ooh, Samba going to get stunned up here as Jiru does land the bouncing bomb. Nice little satchel there, but
ooh, that's
going to be able to do too much. They're just
rough.
going to zone him away just to make sure. Like, bro did invest a fair bit as there's a flash hook. All right, Polu, I see you as Fisher is going to get ardently blazed to death.
Got to flash that initial hook. Fisher thought he could tough it out. Not the case.
And so Fisher just going to have to hang back. Isn't behind by too much, but you can see Youngjae, he is ahead by a massive amount. It's the Lilia's abusing Viego happening once again, this time on the other side of the rift, as Sylvie was considering going for a dragon, but it looks like he's not going to be able to get enough free time.
Jonas Strong is so mean. Like the fact that he's able to clock that Youngjae misses the timing on the W there.
Yeah.
Which doesn't matter. It's a little burn on the dragon here. Are we going to get a 4v4?
Oh god, the culling is going to soften up Vital and Sylvie quite a lot as we begin this. Youngjae just going to move on down. He's taken all of the grubs and now he's looking for the dragon as well. And Nongshim looking a little paralyzed at this point in time as the rockets are coming on in. There's the hook onto Polo. He's going to take a fair bit of damage. As Vital flashes away, they take down the Nautilus. And so that is going to be an evening out of the kills. It looks like Bro's still going to be able to grab themselves the Drake. But Jiwoo looking for another angle here as Fisher may have them exactly where he wants them. 1 versus 3 though for the Corki, not something that he really wants. Quite a few times. I feel like it's sort of like the accepted answer or something like that that people have gone for.
It feels
I'm not a big...
was going to be.
All right, hookshot does come in. As Morgan looking for an angle here. Hextech Ultimatum might be enough, or he might just be dead, and he is.
Yeah, we are not playing for grubs, Atlas. We are looking to dive Samver here.
Yeah, I think they're wanting to make sure that Samver is not going to have very much fun playing archery here in this bottom lane this game.
Oh, maybe Morgan can TP, but even that's hard. I think Samver's just dead.
Yep, I think they're just going to give him up. Make sure that they maximize the amount of grubs that they can pick up. And there it is. Sylvie very comfortably tanks that last turret shot.
It's happening? We're doing it?
Yeah, there is another flash to come out. This time it's Mihail that has to use it. Hextech Ultimatum coming in. Let's see whether Morgan did give enough time to Youngjae this time, and he absolutely did. Puts him to sleep, and there's the kill going over to the Camille. That's what it was supposed to look like. And you did mention that plates do go over to Jiwoo. And so he's at least able to do that. As now the Blast Cone going to be used in Brendan Valdez's favorite way to get Fisher out of trouble.
That's good.
Yeah, he is going for the build as there's the knockup. Fisher is going to have to flash and does so. Will be able to clear out a lot of this wave. But you can see that there are Void Mites here, and that is a Corgi lying on the floor. So it's not the best for a Ziggs composition to have this many, but it is still not too bad. As Fate going to get a bit of a shove in here on this top side of the map. 6 grubs going to be really helping out here, as I don't think the Mega Inferno Bomb is going to be enough to take this down, and Fate just tanks it. No fear. All right, Rift Herald. Going to be getting impatient pretty soon, and there goes Shelly. And Samba could be in trouble, but is going to be saved by Polo's hook zoning them away.
Big teamfight ultimate they're missing us.
Oh, Vital! Just
Jungle Rel is back?
Youngjae here as he tries to crash his way out of here. But look at this, like the Swift Rift, man. It is allowing Youngjae to get these Qs in exactly the positions that he wants it. As Arrow going to be flashed out of the way off here by Jiwoo. Bouncing bombs coming on through, but I don't think Vital's surviving this one. That's Samba locking down the kill. And that should be Rift Herald going over to Bro as well. And Youngjae able to grab almost anything that he wants right now on this map. It's the Lilia that's the biggest problem that Nongshim needs to find a way to deal with.
So far, don't get me wrong, like Paulo's hooks have been good. They find target, kill target. But if anyone missteps, they do just get blown up very quickly by Nongshim's burst. And against the Viego, that can backfire a little bit.
Really can. Rutero going to come down here in this mid lane. And I agree with you. I think that there is a fair bit of finesse, but what it requires could be a worry for some of our bro fans, because what it's going to need is an overabundance of bro activity to really get this one working the way they want it to, as Fate taking a bit of incidental damage here as Fisher does teleport back into the mid lane. Looks like a battle for this Cloud Drake, the pivotal first Cloud Drake of the game, as Morgan's found the backline. The arrow is going to sail by as Mega Inferno Bomb does a whole lot of work. Sylvie baits Morgan in, but Morgan's going to be able to pick up a double in the interim. Youngjae now trying to dance his way around, but Fisher is going to point, click, and destroy, as this Corgi is so incredibly scary. The flash from Fate. Can he get a double tap? The answer's no, and it's a triple for Fisher. Yep, that's going to be the first Cloud Drake of the game. Likely being picked up here by Nongshim. They're keeping Bro at bay very effectively. And this Corki, after those 3 kills, now has the Trinity Force done and very, very close towards that first big 2-item spike. As Nongshim now playing with a 1.3k gold lead, but Bro looking to try and answer that as Mihail possibly in trouble. There is a turret still up here, but Hextech Ultimatum's going to mean that Mihail's not really going to be getting out of here. And yeah, that's the kitchen sink landing on a Mini-Gnar, and he is not going to survive that.
Remains Mihail's biggest difficulty. Every team fight, I think, if he's playing his champions, I'm like, man, good angle, Mihail. And then he just dies in side lane immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
It's a very consistent thing. Damage to quickly burst him out. Because right here, level up, has the Mega Gnar available. Actually really like his reluctance to ult initially, because he knows Morgan will just use the ultimate.
Yep.
So plays that slow, and then as we see, very straightforward. Geo gets hit by an arrow and dies. Not really a whole lot more to that play. But then the decision for Nongshim to actually go in on Paulo, who I do think, to be fair, does obviously make a mistake, goes for that hook, really shouldn't have. Ends up just barely dying to the ignite. Is that worth it? I'd say so. Yeah, you know, flash shot.
As they do get full information as to what's happening. Bowling Ball going to connect as Fisher's big one's really hurting here. Heading towards his rapid fire cannons. That sidestep. Woo! Oh man, Fisher is having a day today. Gets his Nefiri game and he's like, I'm going to use that energy and put it into my Corki play. Just ignore all the times that he's died this game. Looking pretty good, doing a lot of damage, and that is going to keep them alive. Sidesteps on the Bowling Ball, very nice as well.
Yeah, as mentioned, his round 2 has genuinely been good. I think that Fisher was really lackluster initially. When he came in as...
Oh god, Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. Samber is almost just dead at the start of this fight. Another great ulti to come on through, as Vital will take a little bit of a nap alongside Mihail, but the flash forward from Sylvie, I'm not sure about that one. Still, they're going to be able to now move towards the river, and Nongshim, they just grabbed themselves a kill onto Morgan. Now they're looking for more.
Yeah, Sylvie tried to get the extension on the hook shot, like the hook shot extension, because you're hook shotting towards someone with the flash, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't matter though, because they'll get Nash.
Yeah. And Polo not going to be able to make his way in. Of course, Jiu very, very good at just keeping them out of the area. The satchel already in place. That's the Baron going down. And even if Vital is going to have to sacrifice himself, it does not really matter. Youngjae going to get slowed down by the minefield. As, yeah, not even willing to face check this Tri-Brush. Decent sidestep there. I think Vital is still going to be dead. As Youngjae going to have to go golden. And Vital's still alive, guys. Arrow is going to sail by and not do anything of note. Samba might be able to do a bit of a dent. I'll let him say it. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there are some other things that he wants adjusted, but that's going to be Ziggs taking down a turret in the mid lane. This is a Ziggs with Baron. This is a really rough time. Speaking of rough times, oh god, Fisher does so much damage. Doesn't even have the rapid fire cannon completed just yet. I thought that might have been a rapid fire hit, but no, it is just a Trinity Force hit. That is only going to get worse, ladies and gentlemen, as Nongshim pushing ever forward. Jiwoo with that satchel in place. They don't need to do that much to this turret, and it will just be going down. Vital comes on in. There's the flash out from Jiwoo as the Magnet Storm onto Polu. He takes so much damage, but that is the Corki wiped out at the very start of the fight. Mihail needing to get in here if they want to be able to take this one down, and there goes the turret. And so even though they do lose Fisher, they are still going to be able to get so much money from this. Absolutely
cool.
based.
Very, very brazen from the bros.
And I think that, you know, they see that Nefiri pick come in, they're like, Nongshim,
oh no.
man, you are ready to tango.
No, they don't know about Vital. They don't know! Oh, I guess Vital didn't want any of it.
Well, I mean, they kind of just wanted to take the last remaining inhibitor turret, as an arrow is going to sail on through. Great sidesteps there from Fisher and Jiwoo. And yeah, now the culling is coming in. The bros are coming from the other side as we have the circle of mist down here for Sylvie. In goes Morgan into the back line, but he's out again instantly. Fate diving forward, but it's a 1-for-1 trade of mid laners, and Jiwoo's still alive. It is going to be Polo able to finish him off, but now Mihail, he's going to be the carry. And Samba, let's see what he can do up against this Nars. It's a triple kill for this massive Viego. Mihail going to be able to help wipe the floor with Samba, but it's now only Morgan against 2 here. And Nongshim, they don't like those odds, I guess, because Morgan is still pretty scary, especially when Mihail has barely a health bar.
Yeah, our observers are trying to show us, and they are doing so very successfully. What do? You know Baron is being taken, but you don't have vision as, oh, the Hail Mary, level 16 can be...
Yeah, you just got to get proactive, Chronicler. That's what you've got to do, as Mihail is going to jump on top of Morgan.
The bolt wave.
Yeah, Vital is now, look at him. He's corralling. That is going to be a lot of damage. The shield fully removed here as Young Jay going to go golden. Trying to buy some time, some space, but it does not work. Magnet Storm under 2 from Vital, and it's a triple instantly for Fisher, who is now just Valkyrieing forward. That's going to be the quadra kill, and Morgan might be able to give him the penta as the teleport's coming in. I don't know whether you want this 1v1 though, Fisher. This is a little bit dangerous. It is a Camille after all, as he might get brought down to his GA. That would be set up for the pentakill. As Morgan, are you going to give it to him? Are you a benevolent god? The answer is perhaps yes, as now they are... Oh, Jiwoo, really? In your last game as Fisher, yes, an understandable into the fountain there as the Nexus goes down. Nongshim, 2-0 bro here in the last day of the regular season. You are sick, Jiwoo. What is wrong with you?
What a mean man.
All right, and Jiwoo does do almost 40,000 damage in a 33-minute game, so the Ziggs definitely was very powerful. I think